All right, we are live. We are live. Peace, love, wellness, happiness, and balance, everyone. Welcome on in. Welcome back to the podcast, Jumping into the Hole with me, Okasa and Key. And I am just so happy right now, y'all. I'm really ecstatic and just in a whole different mind frame. And it's for good it's for good reasons. I'm trying to catch my breath. It's been a minute, so let me breathe. All right. So yeah, I had to get a moment. I had to take a moment right there because again, I'm just in a whole different just mind frame. I'm in a whole different space in my life. So, I'm really just being more aware and conscious of what I'm saying, what I'm doing, and all that good stuff. Because whenever you are aware, that's your superpower. That is the key. Your awareness is the key. That is what is going to get you from point A to point B when it comes to anything you want out of life. Give me a moment. Let me take a little swig of water. Let me say this though, because the audio, some of you may only be hearing the audio, some of you may be on YouTube. So if you want to see the visuals, even though right now the visuals are not that aesthetically pleasing all the time, it's not really giving exactly what I would want it to give, but it's doing enough. It's giving you just that interaction, that seeing me in motion, as well as that connection. I feel like whenever you're able to see someone during like the FaceTiming, like the technology stuff we got going on now, but definitely face to face interaction, when you can see someone move, how they just flow and really just put in actions behind words, that is the true, energy. That's that true just I know you and I like you top vibe. Like I really can vibe with you on a different level whenever I'm able to put those two together, words and actions. So yeah, if you want to catch the visuals, the little bit you do get of me, definitely go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Okasan Key, Okaasan, Okasan Key, Kei. Go subscribe, go follow me, do what you do on there. Share my page if you like my content and if it resonates with you. So today, as per the title says, we are going to be talking about how you can align your conscious with your subconscious. All right. So I took a few notes of some information that I found out that I feel like is very, very beneficial. It definitely helps me. So I'm hoping it helps you as well. First, I want to say, as well, I forgot to say, sorry. Secondly, what I want to say is this. I forgot to tell y'all that we left off on the last podcast. We're talking about that November energy shift. I don't know if y'all felt it, but I did 3 podcast episodes on it, as well as on my TikTok. I talked about it a little bit, but go look at it, go see what I'm talking about, because that is why I'm also feeling just this heightened energy of excitement, of happiness, of just love, peace, happiness, and joy. Like, I'm on a whole new level. That shift was very impactful. It was very, very impactful for not only me, but I know everyone around me. Honestly, I know everyone that I am in contact with, all my tribe, my community. Yeah, I know it impacted them. So, aligning your conscious with your subconscious. A lot of people believe that there's only like 3 minds that we sorry. A lot of people only believe there's only 2 minds that we are dealing with, but there's actually 3. We're only going to talk about 2, which is the conscious and the subconscious. But there's another one that's out there that I am also learning about, that I'm gonna bring to you to link it all together. It's basically the missing parts of our consciousness that we do not even acknowledge whatsoever. It's like missing links. So yeah, so we're going to talk about the 2, the conscious and the subconscious. So let's get a little understanding of what the conscious is. The conscious is basically the captain of the ship. It's the captain of you. And if y'all see me on the visuals looking down, I'm looking at my notes. So it's the captain of you. Just imagine, you are a ship, and the person that's running it is the conscious. Okay, so your conscious is, and I'm gonna say running with quotation marks in the air, and which way to go, what to do, how to behave, and all that good stuff. So I like to look at the conscious mind as the masculine energy, because it is that energy of action. Like I said, it's telling you what needs to be done. It's not directing exactly, like coordinated and all, but it's definitely telling you this, that needs to be done, if that makes sense. But it's gonna make sense once I start talking about the subconscious. So it's that masculine energy. It's all about making, like I said, decisions, logic, critical thinking, and just really, again, that masculine. Think of masculines as just getting the job done. Masculines, they are, you tell them to do something, they're gonna do it. Like, it's just always action, action, action. And then I'm thinking about, just you seeing masculines always being hyped up and just ready to go, like, yeah. Yes. So the conscious mind is very, again, active. It's very active, and it's the part that whenever we are fully awake, we are aware. It's making us aware whenever we are awake. And like I said, that is just showing us that it's really a part of this physical realm. So if you ever heard me speak before, I love to say that whenever we are sleeping and dreaming, that is our soul being able to just roam free in other dimensions and other like parts of the universe and just have fun. But whenever we are awake, that's us. That is our soul coming back to this physical body that you and I are seeing out of each other. And now we are living this dream. I feel like this reality is also a dream, but that's a whole nother story for another day. So, the conscious mind is really working into this reality. It's really focused on the physical realm. What do you have going on right here, right now? It's all about the short-term memory. It's really where just temporarily things are held at, like your temporary situations, and what's, like I said, what's going on right here, right now. That is all what the conscious mind is thinking of. It's thinking of the here and the now. And with that, it's really off of just rationality, what makes sense, again, logic, what makes the perfect sense for me in this moment. So again, that just relates to the masculine. If you study into masculine feminine energy, you will get what I'm saying. Sometimes I'll be feeling like I'm rambling and just talking crazy, but I hope y'all understand. Let's go to the subconscious now so we can understand what the subconscious is about. So the subconscious, if the conscious is the masculine, the subconscious is the feminine. All right, the subconscious is the feminine. It's the part that reacts. So it's, again, studying that feminine masculine energy. Feminine energy, they say, is more emotional and more vast, like kind of bigger in a sense, because we are always thinking about the bigger picture, the whole, just being the whole of the whole. We are always thinking about just making things complete. So the subconscious, if you're looking at the conscious being the ship, the subconscious is the unseen body of water that influences the flow of the ship. So even though the conscious, yeah, it calls shots, it calls some shots, but it's not the ultimate decision maker, baby. It's not. That is the subconscious. The subconscious is leading the conscious, like I said, underneath the ship, like water, just flowing and pushing it in the right direction. Now, I kind of pause on that because we're about to get into how the subconscious and the conscious can be misaligned. All right. But with the subconscious, like I said, it's underneath, it's guiding you, it's um not really immediately grasp whenever you think about like our thoughts and our actions that we take. Like our thoughts and our actions, we just flow, we just go with what we feel, we could just go with, sometimes a repeated pattern. The subconscious is the part that we just don't really grasp at first, because that is what we are not aware of. A lot of people are not aware of their subconscious, and your subconscious is very, very important. A lot of people, probably just don't have, again, that awareness to know even a little bit about the subconscious. So that's why I'm happy and glad that I'm able to deliver this information, and I'm gonna just get better and better as time keeps going on, and as I continue to study and learn about this. All right. All right. So the subconscious is the part that stores our emotions. It holds the long-term memories, our habits, and our deeply ingrained beliefs. So that tells you the subconscious has been really holding information for majority of our lives, all of our lives. What I'm talking about, all our lives. The subconscious holds all the memories. So whenever you hear about trauma, whenever you hear about, or you have repeated thoughts in your mind, that is your subconscious replaying scenarios for you and showing you what it is through your reality. That is through experiences, that is through challenges, lessons, even good times. Like even whenever you're having a positive good time, it don't have to always be negative. People, think of the negative, but think of it as duality, positive and negative. Anything that you're going through, the subconscious has a say to it. The subconscious is leading it in some kind of way, shape, or form. So that is the part of our mind that triggers emotional response and influences our behaviors. So whenever you are going through an experience, again, the subconscious is like the feminine. Like I said earlier, the feminine is seen as more emotional. So that's why it is responsible for the emotional responses, because that is how we are truly feeling, and that is why we're truly behaving the way we are behaving, because it's something in our subconscious that's telling us this is not right, this is not ideal for me, that I don't like it. We went through this before, giving you those same feelings and emotions that you felt during a past experience that has nothing to do with your current, but unfortunately it feels the same. So that is why you are triggered, and that's why you behave the way you behave. It may not look the same, but it feels the same, and that is how we move on this earth, by feelings, frequencies, energies, vibrations. All right, frequencies, energies, vibration. With that mixed with our logic mind is how we're supposed to move. But a lot of people unfortunately move with the unconsciousness of the subconscious, and their emotions are triggered to points of past events that has nothing to do with today, and if it can affect them as well as you on the opposite end. If you are the receiving person, it can affect both parties, and it does, because it shows in both parties where growth can happen. I totally believe it. I truly, truly believe that. I currently and previously have went through situations like that. And as I continue to, I'm sorry y'all if I'm like keep popping my lips and stuff. But I have like grown, and every day, every moment that I grow, I can understand why certain situations had to go that way. All right. So, like I said, it's always based on past experiences and learned patterns. That's how the subconscious works. So, that is why you have to train the subconscious. And we're going to get to that in just a moment. So, imagine our minds are like an iceberg. The top is the conscious. That's the part we see. That's the part that, is there. We know it's there. But the subconscious is the lower part of the iceberg. That's the part we don't see. That's the things that are covered up under ice, cold, just suppressed. We don't know it. It's there until we hit it, or until an experience hit us that triggers the subconscious to behave and react in a way that is not ideal for us. All right, think of the Titanic. Whenever they didn't know they were running up on that thing, well, we're gonna say it based upon the story we heard. They didn't know they were, that was a big iceberg like that underneath it. They didn't know. They only saw the top, so they were unfortunately fooled in an tragic event. That's the same thing that happens to us whenever we are given certain experiences and situations in our lives, and we react without even truly understanding that reaction. Like, why did you react that way? um so yeah. So the conscious mind, like I said, makes the decisions, and the subconscious is the reaction. The masculine and the feminine. We are here to merge those two together. We are here to help them to live and to be in harmonious balance at all points. And with the subconscious being the reactor, like I said, it can influence our future conscious mind by creating a continuous loop of action and reaction. So we hear or we see and experience certain things, we react. That reaction is then what our conscious mind in the future responds to, it acts upon, because it has been in this continuous loop of action, reaction, action, reaction, action, reaction, that unfortunately it's ingrained in us. It's ingrained. It's hard to get out of that. It's so hard. So that's why I'm here, to help you to know if you are misaligned, how you can help the conscious and the subconscious to align. So if you're misaligned, you will see the signs in your external world and your internal world. Your external world will be just chaotic. So much going on that's not making you happy, healthy, whole, peace, and feeling love. You will feel down. You will feel just like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. You will be angry. You will be sad. You will be feeling anxious. Okay? You will be feeling anxious. You will be feeling like you're stuck. That is external factors of the conscious mind not in alignment. You will even procrastinate. Like, your actions again are just based upon reactions of what you have. So it's just like you're in a repeated cycle of chaos, of just negativity, things that don't help you grow. You will also self-sabotage yourself. Unfortunately, you would be doing things that that is not beneficial for you, whether that's drinking, going out partying, um just sitting up eating, and really just doing things that, like I said, are not beneficial, that's not helping you, that is not for your greatest and highest good. So in that, it will show in like delays. Things won't happen for you. Like I said, you will feel stuck. And feeling stuck, I just know, going through it personally for myself, you feel like, what can you do? You start having thoughts of like, what can I do? What is it that I haven't done? You really just in a continuous loop of putting yourself down and not feeling worthy, honestly. And then you can start getting even fearful, because you just feel like nothing is working for you, and nothing is working for you. So I don't want to wish that on my worst enemy. So that's one way that your conscious is is misaligned, that is not aligning with you. And then, like I said, that's the external factors. You also got the internal factors, which is also something that I'm like, I don't want anyone to feel like, I wouldn't want anyone to feel this way. But with your internal, that's the feeling of just restlessness, unease, anxious, sad, just angry. You really just have feelings of negativity. You're living in negativity at this point. You're living in negativity. And with the internal, your internal is really all about how you feel about yourself, honestly. Yes, the external is happening, and if it influences how you feel to a certain extent, but truly when you understand that it's really in here, it's inside of you, and once you can change you, you are able to change your environment, your external. It all starts getting better from there. One moment. So yeah, and it gets better. Your internal indicators of misalignment also can consist of inconsistency barriers and decisions switching courses repeatedly, making decisions that conflict your conscious goals, and just putting yourself, again, like I said earlier, in a delay, like putting yourself back. But this also can be an indication of your subconscious pulling you in another direction. So some of us may be moving in alignment with our true highest divine purpose, and some of us are moving in alignment of someone else's. I'm just going to keep it real. Some of us are not meant to have some of the things that we see these people on social media have, or we see our neighbor have, or we see just whoever may have something that may look good to us. That may not be in alignment for you. So your subconscious may be telling you that, hey, you don't really want that. That's not for you. If you get it, you're not going to truly be happy. It's not going to truly bring you peace. It's not going to really make you feel love. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. So with that, you have to really learn who you are as a person. What is your natural rhythm? What is it that you really truly want in this world? What is it that you're truly desiring? Like, you have to cut off the world sometimes to find you. A bar. You have to cut off a word. You have to cut off the world sometimes to find you. I know sometimes I take little social media breaks where I won't look at YouTube. I will not even be on other people's pages. Sometimes I won't even be on my own page, to really give myself a break from seeing all these thoughts, opinions, ideas, and whatever else that anyone has to offer or say, because it can cloud our judgment. It can make us think things that we don't even really truly believe. It can have us questioning ourselves and have us just wondering what is right, quote unquote, and what is wrong. There's no right or wrong answer. That's why any and everyone can talk and have different perspectives on one thing that they see. Whether it's a picture, a word, whatever the case may be, we all have our own perception. We all have our own idea. We all have our own thought on what we believe it could be. So you have to start learning yourself. And one way you can tell that if you're misaligned in this world is look at your thoughts and actions. What are your thoughts and your actions? Are they aligning together? Are they lining up? Are you doing the things that you say that you want to do? Are you doing the things that are going to help you accomplish your goals? Are you doing the things that truly make you happy, healthy, and whole? Look at your thoughts in action. That is going to tell you, that's your indicator. So your emotional state tells you your internal alignment. Like I said earlier, if your internal is flowing freely like it should, is moving like it needs to go for you, because we all have our own personal makeup. So if it's aligning with you and your external world is also aligning with you, that is indication you're good. You're good. Yes, we all have little hiccups here and there, things to challenges, but you can overall say, I am truly grateful, happy, at peace, and feel love right now. I am happy. I am happy. If you can claim happiness, then your conscious and your subconscious mind, they are in alignment. They are, balanced out. They are harmonious together. They are working. They are just doing what they need to do. But if you look at that, your thoughts and your actions, and shit ain't adding up, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem, because now we have to figure out what's going on with you. We can blame everybody else. We can blame outside factors, external things, but it's really you, because you have the power to change who you want to be, who's around you, how you want things to move, what you need, all of that. All of that. Yeah, it may take time, but you have the power to do it. And it really only starts with one little step. It starts so simple. And once you start those little steps add up to big steps. And once you start seeing the progress in all that you're doing, you're going to be proud, you're going to be happy, you're going to be at peace, and feel so much love for you. And when you feel that for yourself, that's when your external change. That's when everything out here changes for you. All right? So you have to get through it, go through it to get through it. You have to go through it to get through it. The only way out is in. You have to feel those emotions. You have to analyze those thoughts and understand why they are repeating itself, why they are here, and what is going on internally for you, so you can change your external. Because if you ignore it, it will cause so much confusion and dissatisfaction in your life that you are going to regret every moment that you don't change, because it's always going to be something every single day. Every single day, life is going to throw you a challenge to see, hey, are you ready to change? Do you want to do something different? What is it? Like, I'm just giving you what you are basically telling me you want, because you haven't done anything about it. You haven't moved. You haven't said something. You haven't done this. You haven't done that. So I'm just giving you what you're asking for. You can't be mad at me for that, because life happens for you, not to you. Everything is happening for you. So if you're not learning those lessons, if you're not understanding it, you need to kind of repeat the cycle until you do. And that's just what happens. So going back, I like to stay on topic with my notes. So align your actions with your intentions. Your actions and your intentions should go hand in hand. Your thought and your action. What are you thinking? Are you doing exactly what you need to do? And like I said, it's not going to be easy. Aligning your subconscious with the conscious, aligning your actions with your intentions, it's like taming a wild horse, okay? It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time, because you really have to understand, you have been in this mindset. You had this mindset. You have been conditioned. You have been taught. You have even learned certain patterns, certain things from your environment, from your peers, from your parents, from teachers, everywhere around you. This has been a journey for you to even get here. So don't expect for you to go from, oh, now I'm aware of what I got going on, so I'm going to change tomorrow, or I'm going to change in 2 months, 3 months, or I'm going to change in even 3 years. No, baby. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. I have been going on my journey now for awareness, okay? So awareness of, I know something is not right. like something has to change around 2020. Okay, that's when I like really started. But it dated before then, whenever I was introduced to other teachings. But to really become aware and then conscious and then merging the conscious with the subconscious, yeah. So it started around 2020. Luckily for me, I thank the divine creator, divine source, for giving me my brain, my conscious and my subconscious, because it just clicked so much, because I already had second thoughts, second guesses about everything that's been going on. But once it hit, it clicked. And from there I just been just going with it, of learning, understanding, and just becoming one within myself, jumping into the whole with myself, becoming whole within. So yeah, so like I said, don't think it's gonna be easy. It really takes practice, daily commitment, and nurturing habits that's gonna foster that harmony between the conscious and the subconscious. You have to really put in that work to make sure that both are working together, because your conscious is on one end, your subconscious is on the other. The physical versus the spiritual, masculine versus feminine, um you know, your ego versus your higher self. It takes time. It takes time. So you really have to be committed to the work. Be committed, be committed, be committed. So with the work, like I said, I'm gonna give you some tips on what you can do. I have 5 of them. They're super easy. A lot of you probably even heard of even just 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5. But they're super easy and very beneficial to get you started. It's a simple step to take. And once you start taking this simple step and you implement and include it in your everyday life, you will start to see your life change. And whether your life changed dramatically or even just a little bit, a change is a change. And it's needed in the world that we're living in, of just staying in that constant loop of unwanted emotions, unwanted energy, unwanted just situations. So y'all get y'all notepads out. Let me take a little swig of water. They're gonna be quick because there's not much to say, and I'm gonna make other videos as well too, and podcasts. I forgot this is also the podcast as well. So I'm gonna have more videos and stuff going up about it. So check back and do all of that. But like I said, you can start these today, right now. All right, let's get to it. So the habits, some habits that you can start doing today to get your conscious and your subconscious mind to be balanced and work in harmonious energy together. To have them working together in a balanced way, in a just beautiful symphony of melodies, of love, of peace, of happiness. All right. So number 1, we got affirmations. Affirmations. I know y'all heard about affirmations. I already know. The simplest thing you can do is say affirmation. I am love. I am well. I am happy. I am whole. I am peaceful. I am beautiful. Affirmations, all right? Say your affirmations. Affirmations can replace those lingering negative thoughts and beliefs into something positive. So now you are able to replace something negative with something positive. So if you have a negative thought of saying, oh, I'm not smart enough to know that, you say that, like, you already said it, because it's more so like an unconscious thing when you say it, because again, it's coming from there and you just kind of blurt it out. So when you say it, catch yourself. This is the awareness. Catch yourself and say, send it back to the light. That was me. Today and future me, we are, or I am, the smartest human being ever. I am the most intelligent person I know. I am knowledgeable in ways that can help other people. I know I am smart. I am smart. I am knowledgeable. I am wise. Say anything in that nature. Say anything in that nature. Start reprogramming yourself with affirmations to replace those negative beliefs that you have, because those are not you. Those are not even yours. They are projections from someone else that possibly said them to you, or that possibly made you feel that way. That is not you anymore. So replace that with I am something positive. Do the opposite. Hot and cold duality. It's hot and cold, left and right, up and down. Whatever negative thing you say, find a dual positive thing to say. Say something positive. All right, so we got number 2, visual, visualization. Visualize. This is to help to imprint the mind with an image that lines up with the subconscious. So this is going to help your subconscious mind to get the picture of what you're wanting and what you are calling into this world, into this reality of yours. So you have to, again, train the subconscious mind like, hey, we not living that way no more. Say you want a big house and right now you're living in an apartment. Get a board, do it on your phone. I personally have done mine on my phone. I made it my background screen. You can do it however you want, but get an image of a home that you find that is beautiful, that you find that you would love to one day purchase or build yourself. Put that image somewhere where you can see it constantly, especially, I'm about to give y'all a little tip, another little tip inside of this, but especially before you go to bed. That's the perfect way to train your subconscious. Another video coming soon. But look at that picture and visualize yourself in it. How do you feel in that home? How does it, look? What do people say whenever they see it? What makes you happy or feel at peace or feel loved to have that home? What is it about that home that makes it perfect for you? Visualize, train the subconscious to know that that is what we're working towards. Because like I said earlier, sometimes your subconscious may be swaying you in another direction because that dream is not for you. But certain things are for you. So say you get the most extravagant house, like to cut out or put on your vision board, but your subconscious know that is not exactly for you. You're gonna get something nice but not as nice. Or I don't want to say like that. Say you get something nice but not exactly like that. That is just showing you like, hey, you are still able to get that if you want it, but this is what you need right now. This is what is needed for you right now once you get it. So that is after the fact of after you visualize and you receive what you're asking for. That's like, this is it. And as you continue to grow, you can see from there if you still want that home. It may be something different now. Again, it's leading you and guiding you into your personal path. Everyone has a different path. All right, so now we got 3. Number 3 is mindfulness. And mindfulness can consist of meditation. When you do this, this is helping you to stay anchored in the present moment and also help you to stay focused. So when you meditate, if you haven't meditated, you should definitely try meditation. You are basically letting thoughts and whatever in here in your mind flow in one ear and not the other. It's just flowing. So when you let it flow, you are not really pondering and asking questions about the questions or the thoughts or statements that's going on in your mind. You're just letting it flow, seeing how you feel, and just being there. You're being there and just listening, literally just giving your conscious mind a break from reacting, from acting how it normally would in those situations. You just literally are letting it flow. Another way you can you can do mindfulness and meditation is do like song meditations where you listening to music, and when you hearing that certain line that resonates with you, analyze it, just be like, yeah, that is me, that's what I like, that is what I want, why this, ask yourself questions about it, but really just let it speak to you, what I'm trying to say. Let that word, let that line speak to you, and see how you feeling again. See how you feeling. Your conscious mind, don't let it act. Just see how you are feeling in it. Being mindful is also, just giving yourself time outside, sitting outside enjoying nature. That's one of my best ones as well. I like to do that. All right, next one we will go to is number 4, journaling. So journaling is the process of helping you to understand those deep subconscious thoughts. When you journal, I love to journal. It's very therapeutic whenever you're able to use your hands to bring out the ideas you have into your mind. That's creating, honestly. So journaling is also creating. So when you're able to create for your subconscious and give it life, give it a moment to really show itself, you're able to feel it. You're able to just let it, like I said, let it get its little 5 minutes of fame, let it get its moment. You are then able to just analyze it and understand it from a whole new perspective. You're given, sometimes that's like your shadow self. You're giving your shadow self its ability to say something, to express. That's all your subconscious wants to do, is want to express. So journal it out. You can then, burn the paper, look back on it, see what's going on, understand yourself from a whole new perspective. And lastly, we have number 5, build healthy habits. All right, build healthy habits. When you build healthy habits, that's only going to get you closer to your alignment. You have to train yourself how to do the actions that you are thinking. You have to train yourself how to get what you want. All right, it's not going to come easy. It's not going to be just something that falls in your lap. You have to work for it. You have to believe it first, which is the subconscious. You have to believe, like, yes, this is what I want, this is what I need, this is what I desire. Once you truly believe it, now you have to put in that action. You have to do something to get something, because the only way you're gonna get something is if you believe you can do it, then get it. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So you have to put in some kind of action, work towards your goals, work towards what you want, give yourself the life, the experience or the situation that you truly deem that is for you, that makes you happy, that makes you feel at peace, that makes you feel truly loved. All right. Inner work is the key. Out of all this, what I'm saying, I can sum it up in one words. That is why I've been learning how to really communicate more when it comes to like public speaking, because with public speaking, I can sum up a lot of stuff in like one sentence for the most part, or a few sentences. I'm like, yeah, that's it, because I understand things on a whole new level, and that is what I'm working on. And I'm happy I have this platform to help me. I have this platform, other platforms, as well as just now getting out and meeting new people and connecting with new people. I'm able to explain different things in different ways. So it's beautiful. So like I said, the overall message out of all of this, of connecting and aligning the conscious with the subconscious, is inner work. Inner work. The only way out is in. You have to know who you truly are at a core. You have to know what it is that make you tick, make you talk, make you laugh, make you cry, make you angry, every little thing. And no, do not get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. It's not something you just instantly know. It's not something you're going to just know and that's it. We are on a constant, forever, eternity journey, like eternal journey. We are forever learning. We are forever learning. And you are a multidimensional being. So that means you are forever growing. You are going to want different things at different times. You're going to like different things at different times. You're gonna not like certain things at certain times. Like, I know for myself, when I was younger, I did not like no onions in my stuff. Do not put no onions in my food. Now, when I got older, oh, give me all the onions. All the onions. I love some cooked onions, okay? I love some caramelized onions. So that's how much we change. We change on a daily. Honestly, we change, I feel like, every minute, but to keep it just even on the level of like, we really do change daily. We really do change daily because life happens daily, and every day is experiences and situations we have to help us learn more about ourselves and to grow us in different ways. So I hope this helped you. I know it was kind of lengthy. Like I said, I'm gonna do some more. I definitely just wanting to get this podcast out because I'm trying, not trying, see, wording, I am working on getting consistent, more consistent with certain days on certain things. So podcasts come out every Thursday. Yes, that's how much stuff I can talk about. I can actually make a podcast every day, but that is what my TikToks, shorts and stuff be about. And then also Patreon. Let me advocate for myself. Let me, broadcast what I got going on. So I have a Patreon. It is Okasa and Key. It's all about, again, jumping into the whole of our being. On there, I will be talking about the basics. So I have 3 tiers. On the first tier is really just this stuff here, getting you to truly understand the conscious and the subconscious mind, how you can work with it, understand it, move your life from here to here to get you in better situations, to help you grow, to help you to maintain, to help you to get more happy, healthy, and whole. All right. So that's tier 1. Tier 2 is all about the free flowing spirituality that I have going on. And if you are interested in learning about numerology, astrology, any and all things basically having to do with the occult, herbs, I'll be talking about really just giving you information about, like I said, connecting us with everything around us. Like, our subconscious and our conscious is all about us. The second tier is all about connecting us with everyone else around us. So you will learn everything in tier 1, but then you also get the tier 2 information when it comes to astrology, numerology, breaking down different days of the week, color magic, herbs, teas, all the goodies. All right, all the goodies. And then I have another tier, tier 3, which is everything from tier 1 to tier 2. And tier 3, you would get a personal 1-hour call with me. And with that call, we are able to discuss any and everything you would like to talk about to help you to either grow personally, help you to maintain something, help you to just figure out something, an experience, a situation you have going on that you just want to express about, and really just get that one-on-one personal help from me. All right, so y'all check out the Patreon. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're not following me or liking this podcast, like it up, share it with your people, share it with your friends. And let's all start like being able to come together as a community, grow, glow, and be together. That's all we're supposed to be here on this earth doing. Just living truly in happiness, peace, love, oneness, wholeness, all that good stuff. Really some hippie shit. And I love it. I really do. I really do, because that's all I'm about, and that's what I build my community on, as well as give y'all in these podcasts. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know, comment down below your thoughts, what you felt resonated with you, what you feel that I should talk about next. Any and all things. I want to hear it all. Comment down below, let me know, and have a beautiful night. All right. Peace.